Hello and welcome to another Yakuza 5 100% trophy guide video. In this one we're going to talk about Sosuke Komaki. So Sosuke Komaki is the grandson of Sotaro Komaki, and he teaches you a load of moves which are really useful for the combat for kiryu, so you definitely want to get involved in this as early as possible. And essentially, we're going to read from Cyricz's guide. I'll give you a few of my tips if they're not explained in Cyricz's guide, or you can just visualize it for yourself. So without further ado, I'll link this in the description as well. Essentially, what you want to do, firstly, he's located in the, it's like a boarded off area. You'll see the master thing on the map when you meet him. So it's in like the bottom right, I think, of Kiryu's first town, as far as I'm aware. And it's like a boarded off, like a white boarded off area. It's pretty noticeable. And there's a little door on the side, which is how you get in there, and then you can go and talk to him. So Sosuke will demonstrate the Komaki knockback. This is a technique that allows you to counter attacks while guarding. For the first part of the fight, you can fight him as normal. Once he kicks up the blue heat, he'll use knockback if you try too many big hits. If you hit him enough, he'll invoke his own dragon spirit. Block and avoid, he's got that on. Or if you have enough heat, use your own to counter it. So for me personally, you learn the Unleash Your Dragon Spirit from Sosuke Komaki before you start the training with him. So for me, as soon as he goes into Dragon Spirit mode, you press R2 and go into Dragon Spirit mode yourself. Then you'll just start deflecting off each other, and hopefully you'll get the last hit in, which is where you can press B or circle, and you can throw him, and that causes a decent amount of damage. So it's a good tactic if you can pull it off. Second fight, we'll see Sosuke going on the offensive more often, so take this opportunity to just demonstrate the Komaki knockback to him. This simplifies the fight immensely. Winning this fight will earn you Komaki evade and strike. That's where you dodge and punch him in the side, basically, with the uppercut. But the real good ones, the Komaki knockback's a real useful one. The next one is really useful as well. On the third time you meet him, Sosuke will now throw in a parry move that can interrupt a combo. Not much else has changed about his fighting style though. Completing this will get you the Komaki parry. After this third training, go to the centre of the district, just south of Club Sega, to find Sosuke hanging out. You'll spend money buying him dinner, and then you'll learn the essence of the drunken thrust. Climax heat. So my tactic for Sosuke is throw him, or grab him, punch him. If you grab and punch, you do more damage, I think, than just the throw, and it charges your heat up, which is convenient. And then you can't use any heat actions against this master, but it definitely helps in certain ways. So I'd grab, punch, 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 or throw. If you can't throw, punch, punch, punch. A lot easier. And then as soon as he goes into heat, you go into heat, and it'll just be a back and forth. And try and like block when you do the knockback whenever you can. It's pretty useful. So the next one is the fourth fight. So you'll focus on the Tiger Drop. This fight is more difficult since he just whips out a heavy punch immediately in response to your attacks. Best strategy is to wait for him to strike and retaliate as opposed to initiating attacks. Might want to bring some healing for this. I'd just grab him. Grab him, floor him, stomp him, and then whenever he goes into heat, you go into heat. You know, it just seems to be the best tactic for me. But you learn the Tiger Drop here, and then the Tiger Drop is essentially the end of the game, because it's just so good. So for your fifth fight, use the Tiger Drop along with your other moves to wail on Sosuke. He will teach you the ultimate essence. This will complete the Sosuke training. There's one last thing to do with Sosuke. Come back and talk to him, and he'll mention leaving for Kamurocho. Give him the 30,000 yen so he can make the trip. After you get to Kamurocho, head to Ryugajo. Head to the dojo, basically, where Sosuke hangs out, the gambling hall at the north of the map in Kamurocho. Follow him and watch the conversation. You'll leave, do some other stuff for a while, come back later, leave, maybe do a minigame or something. Looks like Komaki beat his grandson. Leave and come back later, speak to Sosuke to learn the max Komaki Tiger Drop. That really is a useful move because that makes the window for hitting the Tiger Drop a lot bigger. And it's really useful. So, doing Komaki early is my tip. This is the first time I was fighting Komaki, by the way. Like this, it's not the most ideal gameplay, so forgive me. I hadn't read the tips yet or anything like that. I was just doing the best I could with what I had. But yeah, if you want to build your heat as much as possible, this is where the punches come in better here. Or if you just want to use an item, if you want to use a Torrenter or something like that, it's going to be absolutely ideal. I should be doing the push back there, but chose not to for some reason. And there you go, down he goes. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll link Cyricz's guide in the description. Really good, check it out. Super Tiger Drop is awesome as well, so be sure to get it as quickly as possible. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Take care, hope this helped a little bit, and peace out.